Hey everybody, it's Andy Red, and welcome back to Sunrider Mask of Arcadius. Last we left off, we were just about to talk to Chris and Ikari, who seemed to be at each other's throats. Yeah. You! Ha! I don't care if it's a mook or a carrier, it still only counts as one. Alright. Still only counts as one. What's going on here? Oh, nothing. The soldier boy and I were just comparing our kill counts in the last battle. Turns out she only took down a measly 6 kills. Haha. You know, generally it doesn't matter what your KD was, just how well you were playing the objective. I'm sorry. Except 3 of those ships were carriers containing over 100 riders. So if you count all the riders which are destroyed inside of the ships, I get over 300. Huh, so now you've taken up wrecking poor defenseless riders sleeping inside their motherships, huh? If you hadn't been hiding behind my shield half the battle, you would have ended up as red as a Venathar's privy. What? I was not hiding behind. I'll never accept you. And you'll always be a danger to yourself and the crew. Just don't get pushed out of the airlock after selling us out of the Admiral again. The Admiral's an honorable man and a hero of the Alliance. He would never do anything unless it was for the good of humanity. Huh, honorable, right. Hold your tongue. I'll not allow you to impugn the dignity of the Alliance. A gun for hire like you would never understand the meaning of honor. I understand the power of the greenback, and that's the only thing that matters. Ladies, you both did very well during the final battle. There's no need to fight. Grr. I can't tell whether they like or hate each other. I should help Ava out the food now. Shields arranged a meat on the grill while Ava skewered vegetables on wooden rods. You know, doing this makes me feel almost at home. I can imagine doing this at the beach on Sarah. I remember back when Murray was still young and the whole family would go out to the beach together. We should have gone to the beach one last time before I left. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Captain, please do not get overly sentimental. I do not wish to have to blame the onions if you are seen by the crew crying. So, what made you change your mind? Captain? It's a rare sight to see you more than an arm's length from a stack of documents, much less dressed up like that. I fulfill your orders to the letter. That's the only reason? Perhaps a little break every now and then isn't so bad. I don't remember ever going to the beach with family. I'm afraid such frivolities are lost in my family. Not even once? I do not recall. We went together one summer when you were 16. Oh, please. Like I had the time for that when I was 16. Even back then, you brought paperwork with you and tried to do it on the beach. Not that you were successful. You're making this up. Actually, it was a student council team-building trip. I remember it only because I was the one who organized it. There was this one chick in the team who just wouldn't shut up. She'd been texting with one hand without even looking at the screen and yapping about something totally different at the same time. I never figured out how she did that. Reminds me of a certain someone. There was another girl who seriously must have worn the same hair ribbon every day. I swear, couldn't she at least change the color? Every day, that same damned ribbon, a red ribbon. I wonder how she even washed it. I remember I had to sit behind her for a month and I couldn't see anything else except that red ribbon. Ah, Kazumi. One of your crushes. You must have liked staring at that red ribbon all day instead of learning galactic history. You remember her? How she'd always start spinning her hair in her fingers whenever she was nervous? No. Only you would remember a detail like that, Captain. Really takes me back, though. Ava dropped the vegetables and went over to Shield's side. What's wrong? The onions are strong. I should have never put my hands on my face. What? How strong could they be? Shields went over and picked up an onion. Bad at yep. Oh, damn! Shields groaned and backed away. I'm suddenly getting flashbacks when they shot us with nerval gas during training. Permission to be excused? Granted. And give me a pack of ice from my eyes while you're at it. Alright. A slug out the sea breeze waft through her hair. Yeah, they can even simulate the wind. She caught a glimpse of Shields and turned her head. As if caught in a trance, the Saga gazed at him. Her lips parted as she felt her face weaken. Captain. Chigara! Claude? Guess what? What? This is your perfect opportunity to tell the captain how you feel about him. Eh? Claude, that's supposed to be a secret. Who knows? Maybe this hot weather's getting to him and he'll want to blow off some steam with you. No way, no way. I'm not going to... Oh, really? Then I guess it's alright if I take him off myself then. I do believe I said before. You've not a chance in hell. Not even if I froze over. No! Ehehehe. You better make your move quickly then. Seriously, you two are acting like two junior high girls. It's not a big deal, just tell me how you feel, Chigara. And then what? Well, what if he doesn't like me? Pfft, it's not like it's the end of the world. Then you just move on. But I'm not sure if I could. Ugh, you're so hopeless. Hey, hero girl, help me talk some sense into your friend here. Me? Yes, you. Tell her that keeping her feelings to herself won't accomplish an iota of good. You've already been through hell and back, Chigara. Come on, compared to what we've already been through, there's, what's there to be scared about? And who knows? Tomorrow, one stray quantum torpedo can end it all. And if the captain would never have known that there was a girl named Chigara who liked him. Are you gonna let that happen? I hate shit like this. Come on, hero. Give me some backup. Yeah, Chigara, you can do this. Remember how you're always repairing me whenever I get busted up in battle? You saved my hide more times than I can count. Basically, what I'm saying is that you're my friend, the best one I ever had. You can do this, Chigara. I believe in you. You look pained. Sort of. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into this. Remember, I can always snatch a captain away. No, you can't. You know, I've already touched his... Oh, God. Don't bring up bad memories, please. That's trauma. And I must say, it was quite impressive. Oof. Can't breathe. Ha. 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 Good going, you idiot. You broke Chigara. Oh, wow. Oh, we need to put her back together. Asaga splashed some water on Chigara's head. Poor Chigara. Okay, I'm going to do it. You're going to give the captain a... Okay. That was good. Claude was cut off through swift application of Ikari's kick. Alright, we'll just have to lure the commander away from him. Boob Rockets, you with me. We're going to plan our diversionary tactics together. After it's done, we'll all go celebrate the nearest Stardust. Ha ha ha. Ikari marched away with Claude in tow. Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear. Shields picked up a meat from the ground and placed it on Chigara's plate. Here you go. A hearty piece for our chef. Goodbye! Yeah? What's got into her? Ikari gave Shields a loud slap on the back, a bottle of beer in her other hand. Yo, Captain! Huh, you ain't so bad after all. You know, when I first joined this ship, I had my doubts. But you got us to that foobar at Farport, alright? They're guilting me somehow. Somehow they... Yeah. I never figured you'd be the type to order a frontal assault with only 200 ships against 5 packed fleets. I would have loved to see the look on old Pigman's face when we finally roasted him. Actually, I believe it was Asaga who actually did the roasting there. My apologies, Captain. It appears that our mercenary is quite intoxicated. I wish I was right about now. Shut up. Ikari took a swig from the bottle. Another swig from the bottle. Don't be so stiff, soldier boy. We're all privateers here. Alright, that's enough, ladies. Shields filled up Ikari's plate with meat. There you go. Captain, we seem to be missing someone. I figured as much. Here, take the grill. Sure. I thought I'd find you here. The stars give me peace. I much prefer the sound of waves to the clamor of loud gatherings. No. Shields gave a plate of food to Sola. You must be hungry. Sola grabbed the fork and took a bite of the cooked onion. Suddenly a shooting star sailed through the night sky. Ah. Even if it is nothing more than a holographic illusion, the skies here remind me of my home at Farport. Shields took a seat on the rocks next to Sola. Home, huh? Tell me about home. I was not always a princess. For most of my life, I was merely a lowly peasant, hardly worth more than the livestock we raised. Home was a small wooden cottage. The winters were too cold and the summers were too hot. We survived on what we grew in the garden and the game I caught in the forest. And I had a beginning for the Princess of Ryuvia. My mother was a commoner whom my father had taken to his fancy while he was a prince. She was taken by dreams of living in the palace, of being taken care of. However, none of those dreams came to pass. We were abandoned, forgotten. I'm not surprised the Prince of Ryuvia have taken your Sounds a bit callous, so I'll go with the more... with the softer route. That must have been difficult for your mother. She wasted away, waiting for him to return. It was foolish. For her, he must have meant the world. Do you recall how I told you the death of the Emperor and his heir? You said the Emperor and his heir were assassinated, and that began a war for succession between your father, the second prince, and Crow Harbor, his stepbrother. Indeed. But I have suspicions the one who assassinated the Emperor and the first prince was my own father. The Ryuvian court of my era was a snake pit. Betrayals, assassinations, machinations, they were a part of the palace culture. Instead of becoming emperor, though, your father's assassination plot triggered a war of succession with his stepbrother. Yes. The civil war raged for many years until the empire was on the verge of collapse. It became clear drastic measures had to be taken. The Sherlock had to be awakened. But the true Princess of Ryuvia was a stranger to hardship. She was too selfish to sacrifice her life for the Empire. Yes, so she used her connections to find me. The king's men seized me 3 years after my mother's passing. I know nothing of the royal succession or of palace intrigue, yet I found myself in the midst of my father's dangerous game. I was taken from my home and pressed into service. So your father essentially abandoned you and then kidnapped you when he needed to save his own hide. At first I was angry, but I realized the task before me was too great to be abandoned. The future of the Empire was in my hands. I chose to wield the Sherlock to defend my homeland. You must have been terrified. You did a brave thing. It is strange. For the first time in my life, I was happy. Even though I knew what awaited me at the end of my mission, that people called me the Princess of Ryuvia. I remember, after each victory, marching through the Arch of Destiny on Ryuvia Prime and being hailed as a Sherlock by the people. The knowledge I, a simple country girl, would die a hero of the Ryuvian people. It filled me with such unspeakable pride. Shields put his hands on her shoulder. Yeah. I promise you'll never have to sacrifice your life again. Not while I'm captain. Nobody has spoken those words to me before. Okay. I'd expected to die for such a long time that I had forgotten what it meant to live. Sola covered her face. Unexpectedly, they heard Asaga's voice. The rest of the team tailed behind her. Oh, there they are. Come over here, Cat, and we have more food. Shields gave Sola his hand. Well, shall we go? Sola took Shields' hand and pulled herself up. Captain. Yeah? I do not know why I was brought to this timeline or what purpose I will find here, yet I now know it was not a travesty but a fortune. It is still premature to tell if the sorrows of the past are truly behind me, but you have my appreciation, not as a princess, but as a common girl. My pleasure. I sense another formidable rival has appeared. Eh? What did I miss? Seriously, I have no idea what we all see in him. Absolutely unbelievable. Well, this looks nice. And it's also a decent place to stop this episode. See you next time.